Yo guys, in today's video I'm showing you how we managed to get number 1 in the world. Okay guys, before the video actually starts, I played this Lavaloon deck. Welcome actually finished number 5 in the world last season, so incredible, well done by himself, and I just wanted to try this deck out in early ladder and it worked out perfectly. Jumping into the first game, I want to show you guys, and you saw it. Yes, I actually were just number 2 in the world, but number 1 is just bugged, so it's really number 1, you guys can trust me. And he just did Lava Hound first play, and I had to do Lava Hound first play as well, just because I had to answer him. So the first game was a mirror. I want to show you. It's kind of interesting matchup, as you guys gonna see right now, but Inferno deck is just insanely good in this matchup. It's shredding all of his Lava Hound action. Now I didn't knew he's going to zap that, but to be honest, it's no big deal that he just zapped my Inferno Drake, because I'm in a small damage lead. This is just so big. Also, he just played his Tombstone kind of badly, so I managed to get 2 hits out of the balloon, which is incredible. Well done. Now going in with the guards for sure to take some damage, and also to make a small counter push. Inferno Drake did some damage onto the left as well, but this is nothing special. So now I just went in with the Inferno Drake against him. Then I just played the Fireball because I knew, okay, he's having the zap back in the hand, and I predicted kinda his zap. Otherwise, Fireball wouldn't have been needed. But yeah, to be honest, it was just obvious that he's also gonna support with his zap. So I just Fireballed him, getting a lot of damage by the Inferno Drake again. And yes, it's kind of mirror matchup. Just the Wake here is a small different compared to the guards, but this is actually, you can call it a mirror matchup, especially because Wake here or guards is not that important in this matchup. Okay, now getting in with the Lava Hound again, for sure into the lane where you're having already dealt more damage. So getting in with the balloon as well. And yeah, the worst thing which could happen is a tower trade. So I just managed to pull out the balloon onto the right. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Then I have the feeling to zap it. I don't know really if it was necessary to zap that, but it's not important. And you guys saw it correctly, because both of us are having the Inferno Drake. We are just shredding ourselves. So wow. Now getting in with the minions. In my opinion, this Wake here balloon push wasn't good, to be honest. Now I went in with the Inferno Drake, pushing actually the Inferno Drake, the balloon on some bit onto the middle, so I didn't have to play the zap as well. Now just getting in with the high balloon, playing the Fireball, and yes, I was just hoping dealing some damage at least. Yeah, the Death Bomb, which is also a lot of damage, and now it's getting closer and closer by every small push. Now it was so unlucky. In the second I played the Lava Hound onto the bridge, he also just answered with his big Wake here balloon push onto the bridge, but luckily I just managed to Fireball this. I had the zap ready, but I just saw, okay, I don't have to zap that, so it's all good. So I can use the zap into the offense earlier, so to finish this game earlier. So just playing the zap into the offense, now cycling as fast as possible back to the Fireball, so not going in with Lava Hound, for example, then just playing a Fireball onto the tower, and we won this mirror matchup. Okay guys, the next game I want to show you is a Golem deck. And you see it correctly without a Nado, which is not seen that often, but for sure we are recording this video, and I managed to get number 1 at the beginning of the season. So it was early season, and this is normal. This is normal in the early season, facing such Golem Night Witch decks in the top ladder. I think at this time I was number 15 in the world, so kind of crazy facing matchups like this. So now I just managed to play my minions like this, and then I saw his Executioner, and I was just like, wow, this is crazy, but I was also just glad me go in with the guards onto his executioner, because his executioner was played kinda high. Now his executioner dealt or took one more swing, unfortunately, otherwise it would have been, I think, around about 1500 damage more, but it's still okay. We managed to get a early damage lead, and this is such an important thing you all have to notice. He didn't had the NATO in his deck, otherwise it would have been a hard counter. Now we are having the Inferno Drake, so yes, it's winnable. Obviously it's winnable, and luckily he didn't have the NATO, otherwise just playing the Executioner, playing the NATO, and we would have lost. So now getting in with the Inferno Drake. Unfortunate Inferno Drake wasn't taking a good job, but now I was just playing the Bomber onto his push, and I didn't really wanted to go in with a Tombstone, because yes, the Inferno Deck is just dealing an insanely good job against the Golem. So why going in with the Tombstone? Now I went in with the Balloon like this because I knew he isn't playing with the NATO. Otherwise it just would have been a King Tower activation. So just go in with a Balloon like this if you're really knowing his cycle. Now just answering with guards, because actually it's not smart just letting, or yeah, just losing the tower because of one Skami. So just taking a good 3-2-3 trade. This is what CarlTheLegend wants to see. Now his Golem is coming into the offense, and yes, this matchup, or this matchup is kind of good because of the Inferno Drake. Luckily we are playing with the Inferno Drake, so his Golem is just losing so much damage. It's just, yeah, it's just an incredible good matchup. Now unfortunately his Nightwitch is surviving, so yeah, safety first as always. Just play the Fireball onto, just the Zap onto the Nightwitch, then saving my whole tower by just playing the minions onto his Skami. And I think just 10 more seconds is obvious that he can't win anymore. And yeah, we actually saw it pretty early that he isn't playing with the NATO, so we could switch up our gameplay, and we won against the Golem, Nightwitch, Executioner, minions. Okay guys, the next matchup is also a matchup which is just played early season, because it was Cannon Card in combination with the Icebow. I think he was recording something for his own YouTube channel. Otherwise, I don't know really why playing with the Cannon Card Icebow, but it's okay. It's also pretty good for me, because Cannon Card is not a card really which is that good against us. Now getting in with the Lava Hound, same lane against his Cannon Card, and at this situation I didn't really knew what deck he is playing, because Cannon Card also could be in Mortar, could be in Golem maybe, but I just didn't knew he's playing with the Icebow. So unfortunate in this situation. Getting in with the Balloon onto his Tesla instantly, and I was just hoping that I'm not getting too much damage. But you can see that he's just having so less elixir, so low elixir. His Fire Spirit was just a big fail, and then he had nothing for my minions. Also he just had, yeah, just the rocket, then he had to play the Skellies as well, and I just didn't understood his deck until right now. To be honest, after seeing this gameplay, my guards weren't so smart, but it's not that important, to be honest. It's just not that important. And I also just didn't knew his deck really. I didn't knew, is he playing with the Fireball, is he playing with the rocket. I didn't just knew it in this situation. So just getting in with the Tombstone again. And yeah, my main goal was getting onto a tower trade, because tower trade is the most important thing. Also it's just yeah, it's just even lane actually, which is not that good, but it's still a tower trade, and a tower trade should be always the main priority for all of you guys. Now his lock is incredible well, so I accepted the tower trade, and a tower trade same lane is not that good for sure, because he still can go in with a Icebow where I can't play troops instantly on that, and this is the main goal, and this is also the main reason why a tower trade is often always also a free win against all of the Icebow players. Deep Tombstone is getting in also to take care of the Cannon Card, which might go into the pocket. Now getting in with the minions, getting in with the guards to just try to defend the Icebow, because otherwise Icebow is making too much damage, and in this situation we are onto a small damage lead, and this is just important. Getting in with the tombstone again. Never let a Icebow connect, because if a big Icebow is connecting, if you are getting a big Icebow connection, just 2 rockets and you just lost the whole game. So never let a big Icebow connect onto your tower. My guards are getting in, my minions are surviving luckily, so getting in with the balloon onto his own cannon cart. He's playing his Tesla for sure. Tesla is coming in, but still we are able to get a hit, luckily because of his ice bird, or I mean his ice wizard, which is taking a bad job. And now you might understand my strategy. I'm just getting in with the next tombstone again to cycle fastly back to my next troops. Balloon is getting in as well. So yes, I'm getting this connection. So right now in this game situation, we are right now kinda 1500 damage in the lead. So just getting in with the minions again. Yes, also just with the guards, everything onto the bridge, so he is not really getting a big Icebow connection, just finishing the Icebow down. He's having the next Icebow for sure, he has, but now also we are having the next balloon and all of these other troops. So just playing the balloon onto his Tesla, which is a big trade. Also the tombstone against the cannon card, also the log, is a big positive elixir trade. So it's no question getting in with this big lava inferno drake onto the bridge again. And by this fireball zap, we just made a little bit more ship damage, and I just actually kind of knew in the triple time you won't really take him down by a big Lavaloon push. He's having too much elixir, he's having the Tesla Ice Wizard rocket, so you are not really able getting him down by a big Lavaloon push. So always chipping by a balloon death bomb, by some lava hound hits, by a fireball zap, but you won't take him down by a big Lavaloon push. But this is also not necessary for winning this game. Just playing a fireball, just playing a zap onto his tower, and we won against Icebow. Okay guys, the next good game for us. We won against Matze. Matze is a German lava clone player. Well done for him, always giving him the good game. And yes, luckily we are playing with the Inferno Drake, and he isn't really having a reset against our Inferno Drake. So as soon as the Inferno Drake connected onto his Lava Hound, the Lava Hound also is just getting down. So this should be always your main priority in the whole game. Just try to take the Inferno Dragon connection onto his Lava Hound. Then the Inferno Drake, the Lava Hound is down, and you just can finish the whole push by a Fireball or by a Zap, for example. So this was also what we just tried to do. Now playing the Fireball actually onto him. And I just tried to kill everything already. And yes, so we managed to play the next tombstone, we managed to play the zap. So his clone was also a fail. And now we just got around about 400 damage. And in a lava clone against Lavaloon matchup, this is nothing. Actually, it's just a matchup where everyone is just trying to free crown the other one. So this is nothing, this is a good situation, and we are also just having our next Inferno Drake in hand in case he's doing the next Lava Hound push. So yes, I was just thinking, is he doing the next Lava Hound push? Is he not doing this one? So I was kind of surprised by his flying machine, so I just played the Inferno Drake onto him. Didn't actually expected his bats, so I played the minions onto him, which wasn't that good by my side, but also good. I knew his flying machine is out, his bats are out, his baby drake was out, and also his fireball was out. So all of the balloon answers are out of the cycle, so why not just going in with a balloon opposite lane, just zapping the whole skeletons. You don't have to defend the baby drake, and I got 3 hits by my balloon by just a 1 negative trade because of his flying machine. Then I didn't have to defend the next flying machine. Flying machine is not taking that much damage. You never have to defend the flying machine in this matchup, to be honest. And then playing the next Lava Hound, also my next Inferno Drake is back. And maybe you know what I said in the past, so just try to get this Inferno Drake connection onto his Lava Hound. So I was just playing a next high Lava Hound again. Now I was just fireballing the bats because I needed that connection you need that, and you need that connection, and it's also worth it by just playing so much elixir onto them, because it's worth it, guys. Playing the next highest tombstone and then just playing the big fireball onto the whole push, just finishing the whole push. Lava Hound is finishing the left tower, and that's how we managed to win against Lavaloon. And against Lavaloon, it's so important to always try to let your Inferno Drake connect onto your opponent's Lava Hound. The last game, and I just don't understand how I won this game. He was kind of tilted, just looking like that, and I was playing against the drill with the Dart Goblin and with the Inferno Tower. So not just playing against Dart Goblin, also against the Inferno Tower means in the most of the times just a free lose, but I gave my best and luckily it paid off, so we managed to win this game. Playing a fireball into the Dart Goblin is, yeah, kind of obvious. Also just playing the balloon onto the bridge when his Inferno Drake, his Dart Goblin is out of the cycle is smart, because I knew he's having to play the fireball or the Inferno Dragon onto my balloon, and yeah, both are not a negative trade, so why not just going instantly with the balloon onto the bridge. And this was how I managed to get a small damage lead in this matchup, but a small damage lead means nothing, because if your opponent doesn't want to let me take some damage, you're never getting some damage. So all good, guys. Inferno Dragon is coming instantly onto the Dart Goblin. The guards are also coming onto the drill, so this was a nearly flawless defense for sure. The drill connection or the drill death damage, or I mean the drill spawn damage, took some damage onto my push, but nothing more than just getting in with the next balloon onto the bridge. Maybe you know slowly my strategy, or maybe you understand slowly my strategy in this matchup. I'm just trying to take some damage with a positive trade onto the bridge with my balloon, but still some death damage. Minions are getting instantly onto the drill, but it's still a lot of damage. I have to go in with my tombstone, otherwise minions are dead. Taking around about 1000 damage onto my tower is not worth it, to be honest. And yes, my Inferno Drake was ready against this Skeleton King with the Skami play onto the bridge. So Inferno Drake went onto the bridge high, guards by my side to try to defend as much as possible skeletons, or try to take as much possible damage. I knew his fireball was out of the cycle, so I played a fireball onto the Dart Goblin, because I just thought about that he might go in with the Inferno Tower into the middle. He didn't, but still I'm taking his tower down, so it's not important at the end of this day. And now I knew when I will defend for 30 more seconds, I managed to get #1 in the world, and this is what every Clash Royale player wants. Every Clash Royale player wants to be at #1, so I gave my best, just playing the fireball onto the Dart Goblin, and just 10 seconds more after defending his Skeleton King, after defending his ability, I just knew, okay, you won. And yeah, that's how we managed to get #1 at early season. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of this #1 pushes in the future. Otherwise, thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye, guys.